Welcome back. You're watching the South African Morning, and the South African Police Service has reassured the nation that changes in leadership will not jeopardize its investigations.
Well, last month, National Police Commissioner Khehla Sitole's contract was terminated amid tensions between him and Police Minister Bheki Cele. It came at a time when law enforcement agencies were responding to a rise in kidnapping cases. eNCA contributor Mpho Lakaje has got more details on that story.
In the winter of 2021, Lesego Tau visited this mall in Pretoria. She wanted to buy a few items in preparation for a get-together with friends. While waiting in the car near the entrance of a store, a stranger jumped into the back seat of her car.
I had a flush of emotions, of being scared, being confused. I didn't know what to do, but immediately I grabbed my open to open it further, but I realized that there was someone else standing right next to my door.
Two men, one in the car, the other outside. Tau was ordered to drive out of the complex at gunpoint. The kidnappers were later joined by a few others. They stopped at Moloto Road and began cleaning out her bank accounts.
So we started with the first one. It was a Capitec. They asked for the PIN. They withdrew, reached the limit. Then the guy that was in the car with me would hit me with the gun and at the back and say, change your limit. Change your limit. And I would change my limit. They would withdraw again.
But when the man threatened to kill her, a scuffle ensued. In that chaos, Tau managed to open her door and escape. It wasn't an isolated incident. In the past year alone, over 2,600 cases of this nature were reported. In some incidents, victims would be held captive for months while kidnappers extorted money from their families.
Kidnappers don't just kidnap anyone. When they target you, they know your social standing in society. They know what type of family you come from. They know that you are wealthy, that you are rich, and that you will be able to afford the ransom if they were to make the ransom demand.
We've had definitely an increase in his very, very high value. We're talking 50 million rand. Ransoms that are being asked by these offenders. Those definitely have been on the increase since about 2016, and probably because organized groups that were operating in Mozambique and other parts of Africa have now decided, for whatever reason, that South Africa is ripe for this type of crime, and they've been committing it very successfully with very few arrests.
In response to the rising kidnapping phenomenon, the SAPS recently launched the Anti-Kidnapping Unit. It comprises crime intelligence, the technical response team, and the special task force. But with dramatic changes in the SAPS top brass, can the authorities win the war against kidnapping syndicates?
Leadership changes wouldn't have a direct bearing because we've got dedicated teams that do their work and execute their mandate on a daily basis to ensure that we combat and we prevent these type of crimes from escalating in the country.
Mpho Lakaje, Johannesburg.